God doesn't need the numbers. I was told a story once by two women who were senior citizens. I asked when they told it to me if I could have their permission to share it with you. Now, you absolutely may not believe what I am about to tell you, but I want you to know that I absolutely do. Their names are Carla Martin and Kathy Luke, and they are members at South Ridge General Baptist Church in Arkansas. Each year, their church puts on a fall fest to support kids in their community who want something to do on Halloween. The church only has 50 to 60 members, and these two women were in charge of cooking the food for the kids who came to the event. They decided on hot dogs last year and brought several packs to feed what they assumed would be maybe 30 people. But then kids just kept pouring into the church. One of these women calls their husband in a total panic and asked him to run to the store and bring them more packs of hot dogs. They were in total shock. They had never had this many kids come into the church for Fall Fest before. My husband brought us more hot dogs, and we couldn't get them in the oven fast enough. Eventually, I realized even with our additional packages, we wouldn't have enough. Someone counted just how many people were fed by the church that evening. This small Baptist church with 50 to 60 members somehow provided meals to 800 people that night. They never ran out of hot dogs. But here's the thing, Carla and Kathy both said, and they're grabbing my arms as they say this. We only purchased 200 hot dogs. When everyone left, we counted the packages, and yet every time I opened the oven, more hot dogs were on the pan. Somehow 800 people ate, but we only had 200 hot dogs. God doesn't need the numbers. And I remind myself of this when I feel stirred to start something, but don't think I'll have the resources to finish it. I think sometimes we rob ourselves of seeing the strength of God because we refuse to do anything in which we may look weak. What if Carla and Kathy didn't put on the Fall Fest because they didn't think they'd have enough hot dogs? They would have missed an incredible opportunity to see God provide for them in a way that they still cannot believe. They would have missed seeing how God was invested in their community. That story right now is the highlight of their faith. It's their Ebenezer stone, a moment where they saw the God of the universe care about what was happening in their small 50-member church. These two elderly women serving in the kitchen got to have an encounter with God. Not because of how powerful they were, but because they were the ones who showed up. Acts 1:8 says, "You shall be witnesses of me." And that is what they are. If you are ever in Arkansas, stop and see them at South Ridge General Baptist Church. They will grab you by the hand and take you straight into the kitchen and whisper, "Let me tell you what I've seen." Stop counting how many obstacles are against you or how many enemies are at your door. His strength is made perfect in your weakness. God doesn't need the numbers. Let me pray with you. Lord, we give you our lives and all of our days. Please guide us into your light. I'm Heather, and I'll see you next Friday night.